Hi, welcome back.
I was in the red, so
Ah, no problem. I was just letting you know that I was starting the stream. Honestly, I have no idea what to do. So I have to stall for time since Sun's not awake. Whoops.
I'm going to enjoy this.
I'm not sure if you're talking about your Yu-Gi-Oh game or the D&D session.
A bit of both.
Fair enough. Let me just make sure my audio's not mixing up. Seems good.
Oh, yes!
I'm quite legitimately not sure what to do. Zin is not awake, and that is troubling.
Yeah, it kinda is.
Oh dear. Stall for time. The answer is I'm not completely sure.
Get into the mod chat, see what's going on.
Literally nothing. That stream literally just started.
There, but it's
Ah, hey
usually
Orca.
best for it's usually best for me to
Yeah, it is good for you to have that open. Hey Orca. We were gonna do the sub session that Ryan and Zen set up, but Zen's not awake. You can be here as much as you'd like to. I just noticed something very bad. I have to hide that, or else I'll block the messages. You can be here. You'll just have to like pretend that you don't know the information, because I'm pretty sure that the party would reveal it to you anyways.
for the record, while we're doing this, I'm see you playing a little game called Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel in the background.
As long as you are paying attention to the actual session, because if we are actually able to do it today and Zen wakes up, then
Yeah.
yeah, it's gonna be important information for you two.
Yeah. Plan to stop playing the game the second we start, so
Very true, Arkai. Very true. You do play Edie Flick. She knows pretty much nothing. Oh dear. Oh wait, no, hold on. This back up.
Oh no, you don't.
Chat box is up here. Why is it not? Oh, because the text is black.
Oh, wait, cute avatar.
Thank you. I don't know if that'll help. But I changed the chat font color for now. So hopefully that will help. We're currently waiting on another player right now, and I have no idea when he's going to wake up. I've messaged him like 3 different times already. Yeah, Zen is still asleep, offline. I
Mm-hmm.
told him yesterday. I reminded him like this morning. He's probably sleeping through his alarm clock again. I'll probably give him that. If he doesn't wake up by like 7:30 my time, which is pretty much an hour from now, I might lower that to like 7:10 my time. Then I will probably switch things around and play a game until he arrives. I know it's midnight his time, and fully aware of what time it is for him. So how's your day been so far, Ryan?
Was feeling a lot worse earlier, but actually feeling a lot better now. Really because I helped mom out with some important stuff she needed to do.
That's good to hear. I don't know about you guys, but I definitely want to go back over there for one reason or another. Ooh, little update that I got a notification for earlier. The model that I commissioned for rigging, because I didn't have an actual model for rigging. So the person had to actually make a model to rig for me, which is very nice of them. I'm very happy for that. But the model is she started to rig it today.
So for now, it's in very early alpha, right?
Pretty much. I don't have anything to use at the moment. I just kind of made a few adjustments to my little picture avatar. That's just going to be used to hide the servers pretty much for this stream. I like her though.
Yeah, she cute.
How's your day been, Orca? Since I know you're pretty much the only one in chat at the moment. Ooh, March break. I You go to school? Like college?
I usually,
Oh. Okay, that's interesting. Well, good for you for being productive.
what the heck? That.
Elementary and high school. Oh, you like work at a school? That's pretty cool. I actually considered becoming a teacher once. The backyard is underwater? What?
Huh? Excuse me?
Right here in Canada. 3 inches of water. Jesus. Okay. Don't want to be there.
Yikes.
Rather have snow. I would rather be snowed in than rained in, honestly. That is because I just love snow.
Hey,
Fair. The snow melting does generally produce a decent amount of water. But yeah, I considered being a teacher once, and then I realized I do not have the vocal skills for doing such. I did study programming though.
actually doing the actually doing the same thing. Doing the same thing.
What
Well,
course are you in?
now Intro to Programming Java.
Oh, Java, huh? I was in
Yeah,
CC plus. Was it? Is it CC plus or C plus plus? I think it's C plus plus
yeah, I think
advanced.
it's C double plus.
Yeah, I was in C plus plus advanced last time I checked.
It's just an absurd amount of attack.
I'm generally. I don't know. I don't technically want to say that. I am both very smart and very stupid at the same time. Hey, to be fair, I like Rain. She is just a great amount of very useful to the party, but at the same time, she's equally as much the comedic relief. Personally, I don't like how the party constantly picks on her. Oh god, please don't remind me of Greg. I was tired that day, okay? Ah, yes, long live Greg, the demon overlord.
Context, please.
In our Saturday group, last time we played, which is literally the last Saturday, we play every Saturday. We kind of had like a chill session. We were discussing some certain details. The puppet in the party, hi Blaze, Blaze is in Adland, but um, there is a living puppet that used to be in our party, is kind of just around at the moment, who got stabbed in the back with like a psychic knife, which is apparently a ghost knife that has his murdered lover's name on it. I'm confused by it, honestly. But after that, we we got re-invited to join this little cult thing that Asmodeus has started to stop the demons from invading our current world, all because my character Fran did something very stupid and gave a demon summoning tablet over to the demons, because that was smart. To be
Yeah,
fair, she has like 8 intelligence, so. But, so this
very
guy came
smart.
to us, and we were just trying at first just to make him go away. And then he asked us to find this demon that was, like, kind of secluding himself into the northern part of the capital where we came from. Oh, yeah, Rain, Orca's character, slept with the Queen is Succubi. Glace, I think she's called. Correct me if I'm wrong. But, so we started talking to this guy. He tells us about this demon. Out of character, I already know who it is. So I'm like, that's out of character. In character, friend doesn't know anything. So she's like, okay, I agree. And then Rain comes up out of nowhere and says, yeah, I think we know his name. It's Greg. So to further capitalize on this story, I have to explain we have these things that I have come to call God blocks. The first thing we did when we found these blocks, it was Rain. With Rain's massive intelligence and very much usefulness to the party, she tested out these blocks and called upon God. God killed her. We then revived her, but since then I've called them God blocks. Basically, they're like children's blocks with letters on like different sides of them, and if you use them, yeah, I know. If you use them to spell out certain things, they will react differently based on a roll of a d20. And this is actually something I kind of want to add into my Thursday campaign, to be fair, because I think it'd be funny. But anyways,
Wow.
I looked at the list that we had left, and I saw that we had the word Greg, the decoy name that Rain used to try and change conversation topic. So seeing this, I was like, yes, Fran would know that we have those letters. So Fran is like, yes, Greg, the demon overlord. We know where he is. We can call him for you. And the probably the only sane, half sane person in the party at the time was the ranger who has the blocks. And he was constantly contesting us, saying that no, we shouldn't use these blocks. Like, no, it's a bad idea. Then he said, only if Rain does it. So we gave Rain the blocks, and we summoned Greg. Summoning Greg, he proceeded to attempt to punch Rain. He was just a random human. And from behind the mattress that the ranger used as cover, my character, Fran, shouted out pretty much at the top of her lungs, there he is, Greg, the demon. And
Oh Lord.
an entire debacle just unfolded where literally all of us had probably the best laughs we've had in a while.
Sorry, mom was talking in the background.
Ah, you're good, you're good. But yeah, that's Greg. That is our debacle with Greg.
Wow. Wow. What session is this exactly?
It's my Saturday session. Dan's session, to be exact. Or as you probably would refer to him as Spock.
Wow.
It was definitely an interesting session, that is for sure.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah, he's also yawning turkey in the Twitch chat. Does not appear to be around at the moment. But that is okay. But yeah, that's Greg. And that's where that one post, like the other day, we summoned Greg, the demon overlord, in the Friday night text campaign. Yeah, you saw that, right? Yeah, you and Sam reacted to it. Hmm. What else to pass the time? Um. Oh crap. I think I think I'm gonna load up like a simple game to play.
Yeah,
That,
we're on this
that.
on the subject of finding stuff to talk about. Um, will admit I I did give Echo one small spoiler for Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Nothing story related, but I did reveal who the rarest blade in the game is.
Oops.
That being Cosmos from Xenosaga. Remember that?
Yeah, I remember. What should I load? It's gonna be something simple that I can abandon, which I have just the game for. So for the moment, I'm gonna be loading up Slay the Spire because I have literally no idea what's going on with Zen.
Probably asleep, if I had to guess. Is okay, that's just dumb of me, because we already knew that.
Yeah, he's definitely asleep. That much is for sure. Let me just.
Come on! Time out too. Urgh.
So for right now, we're playing Slay the Spire. Once it
It's
loads.
the crazy card game, right?
Yeah, it's a crazy card game. It's also I've also modded it.
Audit how?
Yeah, I'm happy he gets his sleep too. Modded how, you say?
Yeah, card game like
Simple. I've added characters.
who? Sonic?
No. So you've got the Ironclad. Oh, hold on. The noise is completely off. That might be a bit loud. There we go. That should be good. We've got the normal, the Ironclad, the Silence, the Defect, the Watcher.
Uh, who's new?
So we've got Akemi Homura from Madoka Magica, I think. These are all characters that my friends and I use in modded runs.
But yeah, that is from Madoka Magica.
We have Aya or Aya from Toho.
Never watched? Seems interesting, though.
We have the commander from the Ship Girls game or something.
Cool.
We have Marissa from Toho. We have Reibu from Toho. Remilia from Toho. The Administrix from Toho. The
What are
Astrologer.
Toho characters?
My friends like Toho. A lot. The Astrologer, random character. Shin from Toho. The Librarian from Toho.
Toho.
The Marked. No idea where she comes from. But right now, my favorite is the Evolution.
Ooh.
The Evolution is a strategy-based character, I guess you could say. I also have different kinds of areas I can go through. I have the Toho area, I have an area from Hollow Knight, and I also have my favorite, which is the Library of Ruina.
Really should have caught that stream, honestly.
It's still on, it is still on the Twitch.
By the way, the chat, and Orca specifically, because I know he's here, how do I sound? Notice that my, Notice that my... Notice that my mic tends to skip out on the first syllable of whatever I'm saying. Sometimes.
It does every now and then. Let's start with Lizard. Really? And once again, we're only playing this until Zen wakes up.
Wakes up.
So we have, over the continuous battles, she genuinely, depending on what cards we use, we get like these certain types of genes, and all of them have very different types of things. I just... I didn't use any defense. Whoops. And all these genes have different types of things that they do. Drones
this is a terrible hand.
Drones are decently good. Merfolk is great for defense. Lizards apply poison. Oh, we're retaining these. I can use Hatch to add an insect and 3 drones, which are pretty much free damage.
Neat.
Take a little companion for the lava folk. Early on, the evolution isn't very powerful.
I'm guessing it gets rather broken when you get higher in the library or in the game.
Yeah, as you get going, you generally get more forms, different kinds of things. Preferably, I like the beast form. Sea wolf, sure, I'll take that. And draw potion. Oh. Fritz. I'll take his relic. So basically every time I place 7 attacks, I take 3 damage. I'll lose 10 HP to get a random. I just got Hornet? Really? Yes, please.
Hornet? Excuse me?
Hornet is an ego card. It deals 22 damage, and the next attack I play costs 0 and deals double damage. It's an amazing attack card.
Neat.
Ooh, and I started with Beast. Basically, with a Beast gene, every time I play an attack card, I get extra defense. Based on how many I chose, or how many I used. Lieta is a different kind of breed of an enemy. She will take double damage as long as she has no allies on the field. And she's dead. Because poison.
Nice.
I don't really want any of these. I'll take defense. I normally lack in defense cards. And we're back to the chill music. Okay, Hornet you, Strike you. Hornet is an amazing starting card. Strike. And we'll take Poison Fangs. That is very useful for Lizard. Ooh, Treasure Chest. T-Sep, not too bad. Hello, happy teddy bear. I don't want to retain normal strikes, thank you though. Use Loyal Warrior, and then use extra Fangs for extra poison. I'm not guarding any of this 9 damage, so that's a little bit little hurts. Straight up just hornet it to death. Ooh, a black potion. Black potions are modded content as well.
Cool.
Okay. Use that. Execute Seawolf. And then Poison Fangs. I will take a little bit of damage here. Take the extra Darones. Thank you. Defense. I over-defended that. Chimera defense, extra drone strike. I will retain bark skin.
Hard.
That's another elite down. I hate this one.
Hi.
Spiders.
Oh. Yeah, I can see why.
And I don't have any multi-hits. That sucks. Damage, strike. Ah! Yeah, poisoned to death, that's fine. Ooh, fire ants. I will offer dive. Obtain Pendib. Thank you. I'm taking damage.
It's you.
I muted myself on the stream, but not my mic. Warrior, pop hatch, and then that's extra defense, so I'm not gonna straight up die. Ow. Ooh, fire ants. I had no good attack cards that round. Oh. I'm dead.
Oh. Oh dear.
That sucks.
Oof. What happens when you get to the top of the floor?
You fight a boss. If you beat it, you get a special boss relic.
Oh, it's endless?
Not particularly. It can end after the third floor, but you can make it endless if you have the Endless Spire mod, which I have.
Oh dear.
I'll play Marissa. She's actually pretty cool. Bum. Take me to Asaya. Counter a random event, please. I'll take Ring of Greed. Yeah, I will take all those starting relics, sure. I already have 4 in-run relics before I actually even start the game. Master Sparks, Simple Spark. So Marissa works off of this charge up. I don't know what she actually does from the actual game, but I know that this charge up is very invaluable in actually playing her in a Slay the Spire run. Because the more charge you have, it will do double damage. It's too early to buy anything. I really hope Zen wakes up soon. I had good stuff planned for today.
So what's the plan if Zen doesn't show up?
Well, if he doesn't show up by like 7:30, I guess I'll just switch to Xenoblade Chronicles.
Still want me to?
Yeah, you're free to stay. Witchlight Line. Well, if he doesn't come in today, I don't really know what to do then. I'm sure he'll wake up eventually, notice that I text him so much, and he'll probably rapidly apologize that he overslept. Ugh. Get out of here. Shoot.
Spiders. Gotta hate them, right?
Yeah, I hate spiders. There is literally nothing worse in my opinion.
I hate. Oh, one more Xenoblade spoiler. You're gonna hate me for this, but there are spider monsters in the game.
Yeah, I've already seen some. You impeded my attack. That is not what I thought it was. This is definitely not what I was planning today. I'd like to go ahead and say sorry in advance to whoever was showing up to looking on the D&D session, because things are not looking good. can't just kill it. Ooh, upgrade, please.
Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Okay, there we go. I was worried.
Nothing happened.
My voice system acted weird. Essentially, I got some reason my system decided to go for decided to reboot itself.
Weird. Am I gonna die again? I have 1 HP left.
Yikes.
I don't know what my intended path was anymore, but
It's not that.
yeah, things are not looking good. Stirs beam. That's not too bad. Stairs beam. That's better. Upgrade. I survived a round with 1 HP. Now I get to heal. Let's fight another. I don't want to fight her right now. Sure, I will take extra poison damage. Why not?
Yikes. So potentially stupid question, but who are you playing as right now?
Marissa.
Oh.
She's an interesting kind of character. I wasted final spark damage on that. Ugh. Double spark you. Things do not look like they're going to go well for this upcoming boss fights.
Oh.
Hmm?
Just reacting to what you said.
I do get a last heal, but I'm up against Fairy Queen. Oh, that's not good. I had to get Pacifist, really?
I want to know.
it makes it so I literally can't attack.
Yikes.
I am able to save some of the damage I would have taken. I have 1 HP again. I'm doomed.
Yes, yes, you are.
Yeah, there is literally nothing I can do here. And we started a run off with 915 gold on the first floor. I have lost my touch with this game.
Some lose some, dude.
Oh, I've lost my touch with Slatespire. Do I have any other games that might actually be better? No, I don't. Great. Well, we're continuing with Slatespire then. Actually, I will be right back. No, Zen's not here yet, unfortunately.
The hey, that's fine. That's fine. Perfect. I don't care. EK.
Alright, I am back. It's 7:30 and I still have not got a response from Sen.
Oh,
Please
great.
don't tell me you still haven't started on his backstory.
Nope.
Ryan, please.
It keeps
Anyways,
slipping my mind.
we're closing that. Uh, if he comes back, if Zen shows up in the middle of whatever I start doing, then maybe we can still have the sub session. Right now, I need to make some few adjustments to the stream because I'm going to be switching over to Xenoblade. Right when I start adjusting the title, he comes online.
Happened.
Zen just came online.
Oh,
So, turns out this is my mistake.
exactly's the plan here, dude.
Uh, we're gonna hold session. Uh, because I forgot daylight savings time hit us, and I completely forgot to tell Zen.
Oh, right. Yeah, that. Good.
Well,
So, what now?
Zin's gonna come into chat eventually. Like I said, uh, this was completely my fault, so I completely intend to keep things going as the way they were.
Oh, Xenoblade for now?
No,
Or,
it's game time. Zen's here.
right.
I completely forgot that he doesn't do daylight savings time there. At least not the same that we do. Like I said,
Call it
I am both extremely smart and extremely stupid.
tell. Oh, I better. Ah!
Guess you're sitting up.
Not really. Like I'm making all preparations to head upstairs. It's like I don't want mom yelling at me for any
Yeah, fair enough, fair enough.
extra loud noise I make.
I'm very sorry. I made mistakes, and I'm so sorry. Now we're actually just waiting for Zen to just get into the Discord call, and then we can actually get started. My planning
Blame
is
ya.
horrible. I'm so sorry that I completely forgot about the daylight savings hitting and how his country observes it differently. He just he just needs a little time to wake up and then he'll be here. I promise.
Well, let's hope it means something good.
I'm so sorry.
We'll smack you if you keep saying I'm sorry, dude. It's fine. We mess up every now and again.
It doesn't feel fine, but okay. Mm.
Yo. Hey.
Okay. How's chat doing? Apart from the incident. Alright, good to hear, Orca. How about you, Blaze? Ooh, nice. I hope you enjoy your food then.
Had meatballs. You're lucky, Blaze.
I ate at work.
I'm sorry for you.
I just noticed something. Yeah, on the picture of that I have covering the Discord servers, the pockets that are like beside her arms, they look like they have little faces.
And they kind of do. Like they're going, oh,
They look like they're screaming.
for that or they're shocked. Wait, now I can't unsee it.
I know, right? Oh yeah, they kind of
Echo
do.
is
They
cat.
kind of do look like owls.
Echo is cat.
Echo is cat, yes.
Curious. What gave you the what? Why'd you decide to randomly become a VTuber?
Yeah, it took a lot of thought, honestly. Ultimately, I think they just look more appealing.
Fair.
He really is slow to wake up. Hey. Oh.
Hi.
Hi, honey.
Hi.
I'm sorry.
What a way to be woken up.
I'm sorry.
Same daylight savings time.
I probably made you panic, didn't I?
Not as much as panic.
Blaze just sent me a picture of his food. He made
Here, look,
chicken.
food.
Personally, personally to me it looks disgusting. But what I
Here,
find
look,
funny is
food.
the picture he sent after it. I think he tried to take a picture of something else, but it's extremely blurred.
It was censored beforehand.
Sure.
For legal reasons, that was a joke.
I know.
Well, let's get this over with.
What do you mean, let's get this over with?
I'm tired.
Mm.
Uh, all I needed to get Xeno's sheet up anyway.
You haven't done that in the entire hour.
I've been I've been with Echo for most of the stream, so
My point stands.
We were doing other things because we thought you were the one that was late, but no, I was stupid.
How am I the one that is stupid?
I'm the one who's stupid.
I live halfway across the world.
uh,
My daylight savings hit midnight.
Anyways.
moving on.
Actually,
Are you okay?
yes, I'm okay.
Okay. Okay, are you two ready to start?
As I can be.
Mm-hmm.
I got if got Xeno's sheet up, I'll need it.
Okay.
But hey, that means I slept an extra hour.
Hey, good for you.
Shut up. Be
What?
happy.
I am happy. That was my happy. That's my happy voice. Anyways. Uh so parting away from the actual party, you two follow Amanda to the outskirts of town, generally to the east? Sure, east. As promised, she leads you to a bit of a road that seems to be out there. One that generally goes towards what appears to be a more barren looking area in the distance. But it doesn't go into said barren area. Are there any questions you two would like to ask immediately?
Not that I can think of. Just trying to figure out whatever. Just trying to figure out what the hell's going on.
Language.
Let
Remember,
me rephrase then. I'm just trying to figure out what the heck's going on.
No imagining Amanda shouting language.
come on. Well, I suppose that's fair enough. How about you, Zenny?
Why to go to such drastic measures?
I'm sorry.
Family.
That isn't something you need to know about yet.
Right. I won't pry.
Trust me, you will learn about it in time once we arrive. But for now, we'll just keep following this path. It pretty much leads back to the side gate of the city.
Be able to get in through there?
As long as you're with me, yes. And trust me,
That's a
I'll make sure you aren't mixed up with the rabble.
gotcha.
What?
We're entering from the east side of the city. It's not the best area.
Are you talking about Hal or?
I don't believe so. Maybe. It's been a while since I've taken this path.
I hope I would ever go there. If it is,
Even if it is, do not worry. You are in my care. And trust me, that is much more than you can say for the people of Hell.
I bet. And the fact that people are, the fact that things are a lot worse down there.
Worse than you could imagine, I'm sure. So, walking along this path, you're able to avoid the outer lands, the area that is barren and dangerous. However, there do seem to be footprints leading in to the outer lands from the road that you're on, seeming as if someone has tried to go into it quite recently. But
You know, notice
oh, go ahead.
would notice this, but for now I'm just gonna have him keep silent.
All right. Well, moving along the path, it actually seems like a shorter distance of a walk than the one you originally took to get to the trading district. Probably because you weren't interrupted by some kind of battle this time. Moving along, you easily reach the gate of the city. Amanda using her personal identity and referencing you as companions allows you easy access. The guards don't even try to search you. Who is sending me stuff?
okay, that's weird.
What was that?
The ones at the northern gates, I believe.
Where you originally came from?
Hmm.
Yeah, North Gates.
They were very much pushy about showing all of our IDs.
Well, the ones here have special instructions involving the M project.
Ah, down the M project.
Not exactly our realm, but one of our influencing areas, yes.
Yeah, it would make more sense.
The northern area is more guarded by, well, guard. The head project, if you weren't already aware of that.
Could I
There's way too
not?
much going on in this city, to be fair. It's hard to keep track of everything.
I'm sure you'll be able to
Yeah,
keep track of it in time.
just hope this goes well. We're heading for your project headquarters then.
The M project headquarters, yes. It actually isn't too far away. We're located just on the outer wall of hell.
So it's technically speaking a Hellgate. Is trying to lighten the mood, by the way.
Well, you know, why did what?
I suppose you could
So
I suppose you could classify it as such.
If
yeesh,
anything, that there's the gate to heaven, because you leave hell.
yeesh. I make one pun and it goes over everyone's heads.
Moving your way through the streets, there doesn't seem to be much commotion going on around you, though some people as you pass them seem to be waving to Amanda. She seems to give slight waves back, but otherwise generally seems to ignore them. Eventually, a decently sized building seems to come into view. However, it's mostly rubble. Like above the second floor seems to be rubble of a building. You see that?
Yeah,
Our headquarters is located below that.
for
Well,
disguise.
Sorry, what?
Zeno said clever disguise.
And I didn't hear what Zen said.
well, we live in a giant dumpster. You
Fair?
know, it's a massive storage house.
I
So yeah, it's
suppose that
technically
I suppose that's fair, yes.
with someone who reeks of alcohol. That's why I call it the dumpster.
I'm not sure who you're referring to, but I will leave you to your own devices on that one.
You don't want to know.
I'm quite sure. Now, while we're in here, please do not mention the Eternity Project.
Wasn't planning on.
My lips are zipped, so you got me there.
Alright. Moving up to the building, Amanda uses her strength to move what appears to be a broken piece of wall off of a door and motions you to go inside.
Zeno would enter.
She slides in.
Once you're both inside, she comes in and replaces the piece of rubble, turning on what appears to be a cigarette lighter, just lighter in general. She leads you with the dim torch to what appears to be a staircase that leads downward. As she did say, the headquarters is under the building.
Well, this is a no weapons zone.
Adventurers come in here every now and again. As long as you don't
May have
draw them.
actually found
Yeah, that's what I
many
meant.
of them. Many of them have actually found the way in.
Normally, people with the
Oh,
invitations are the only ones that make it inside.
oh, dragon?
She
Yeah.
is one of their problems, yes.
No, 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 no. I meant my dragon.
Zeno rolls his eyes. Name's Zeno, you know.
Don't really care at the moment. Just one thing. We never knew this place existed once we leave this place.
Or even are we anyway? And Zeno has a smirk on his face when he says that.
Anyway.
At least you aren't dumb.
Hmm?
Nothing, nothing. Just mumbling to myself.
You know, now I want to know before you go down.
Hmm?
I know I can be dumb, but I try my best.
I wasn't referencing you.
Yeah. I'll tell you something, I keep my sanity at the moment.
It'll be a lot harder to keep after you leave this place.
Hence why I prepare for the worst.
I'll
Alright? Go ahead.
consider it a fair warning.
Alright,
Warning for
go ahead.
a warning for what?
Going down what feels at least 3 floors of stairs before you see any sign of actual lights. The hallway is dim at the best. It's dusty, despite what you can assume is frequent travel for dust. And the rail that you're able to keep your hand on as you go down is moist. Wet, if you prefer. I know some people don't like the word moist.
Moist.
Zen, please.
It's a moist rail.
Zen, please.
Oh my god.
Anyways, heading down the stairs, you do see a bit of light. At what appears to be the end of the stairway, Amanda pushes her hand against what is protruding a small crack of light, opening it to find a brightly lit room. It seems somewhat identical to the Eternity Project's opening room, the warehouse area. However, it is smaller, more like a waiting room than anything.
How dim was the house?
Uh, the building was like Amanda's lighter was like the only source of light that you actually had. Though I think you both have dark vision.
I do.
Hang on. Needs a triple check.
I do have indeed dark vision.
You are beastkin, I know that.
I have the vision of darkness. 60 feet. Yeah.
I don't, but I imagine but because I base Xeno on a
No, you're
rather
not
hard on
glowing.
a bats. So Xeno does not have dark vision, so he covers his eyes a little once the bright light shows up. Oh fuck! Bright light. Oh,
Amanda steps to the side of the door and motions you to go in. Welcome to the M Project.
would head in after getting adjusted to the light.
A deep breath, exhale, and Shulk walks in.
Okay. Immediately walking in, of course, like I said, the area is brightly lit. There are candles, torches, actual light bulbs, though be it very crude machines. Some of them seem to be crafted from the very same machine that you killed outside the trading city. But as you are
Huh.
walking in, you are met by a rather familiar figure. And this is where things start to get a little odd for the players. So you remember who your boss is?
Hmm, kidding, right?
Claudia is standing directly in front of you, holding what
He
appears
knows.
to be a paperclip and pen.
Xeno, after processing this, his jaw drops. I'm struck. You're kidding me.
Vux just looks. For a while, she is confused, but somehow I am not surprised.
Claudia seems confused and looks to Amanda. Uh, these guests of yours? And Amanda gives a nod. The Claudia then looks to both of you. Ah, well, welcome. This is the M Project. Are you here to enroll?
Okay,
Uh,
let's just start this from over from the beginning. Um, right, you don't know that we're coming.
I'm sorry.
But I guess things took a bit of a turn. Amanda, please.
I met these two in the town, the trading city, while I was on my mission. They were a little lost, so I guided them back to the city. Offered to give them a bit of a guidance and a tour. Nothing too much. They're not here to enroll. Not yet, at least. Claudia will give a nod. Ah, I see. Well, it is a pleasure to have you here. Feel free to make yourself at home.
Will do.
right. Xeno, tries to hastily disguise his very stupefied look.
Amanda motions you to follow her.
Would follow. He also tried to. He would be in the back so that Zen had more of a view, cause tall.
Is Amanda following?
Amanda's leading.
Oh, Amanda's leading.
Yes.
Okay, she will walk up to her, and with a bit of a huff, she goes, You might as well have give us a bit of preparation of what's going to happen."
What are you talking about? I thought you were aware.
Ah, Bert, did you remember that, unlike you, I do not have any memory of timelines?
Not what I meant. Your Claudia should have already informed you of this.
She hasn't.
I see. Once we get to my private quarters, I will explain then. For now, she will point off to the distance. where you see the very familiar green-haired woman, greenish, greenish bluish hair.
Remind me.
Uh, the person that was singing on the stage when you first met her.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, the one who you have never actually heard speak.
Well, she's okay at least.
Indeed. Her name is Kieran, by the way. Feel free to share that with your ever inquiring Oni.
Cha.
As much as I want to have a joyful yell for her voice, I do not want to cause any problems here.
Unfortunately, you will never be able to hear her speak.
Hi.
That is something I will explain later. But for the moment, she will say once again, pointing at the girl, who is now happily waving in your direction. She seems very excited to see you.
The fox will wave back.
Same with Zeno.
There's a smile on Zen's face.
She will not say anything in response, but she will give what appears to be a happy motion by clasping her hands together over her heart, lifting one leg into the air with a smile on her face.
God, I'm happy that we didn't actually fight that day. She's adorable.
Amen to that.
Kieran then goes back to doing what she was doing, which appears to be fine tuning musical equipment.
She's passionate.
We all are
Kidding.
here.
It's a good trait to have.
Yeah,
Wish I still had something to be passionate about.
yeah. Last time we saw her, I noticed that her concert actually drew in quite the crowd. So,
Did you forget that was an illusion?
okay, fair
Oh no,
point.
the illusion was quite not an illusion, actually. The illusion was the thing that happened to you after you approached the stage.
So there were all those people?
Yes, those people were quite real.
This is starting to get a bit of a hurt in my head.
Get you an
Illusion.
ice pack when we get you an ice pack when we get back.
Illusions tend to do that to those who are not quite fully aware of them. However, you are aware of what our project is, correct?
Not completely.
We are
Kind of,
the
sort of.
we are the M project, otherwise known as the Melody Project.
Well,
Uh,
goes good with the name.
I'm gonna guess science through music or something.
We don't do science. Our entire purpose is to spread the joy and love of music over the entire city.
No wonder that crowd was drawn in. It sounded good.
Yeah, whenever I heard it, I started just yelling in joy.
Karen has
There's
that effect.
magic going on in there.
Karen has that effect on people when she speaks. Once again, I'll explain that later.
It feels like magic, and yet it doesn't.
She, Amanda will then motion her hand behind her back for you to hurry up behind her as she speeds up her walking speed.
And and Zeno is still following. So yeah, he'd head off.
Like, Zen has to
Leave
walk,
her.
us to run after.
Pretty much, yeah.
Uh,
Ah,
Hang on.
There is no time to hang on. She will then subtly point in a direction.
we'll look over there.
In the direction she pointed is, well, you would recognize her. The dragon, uh, dragon, the dragon tail and horns on her head.
Oh, hey, it's my fellow Dragonborn. Think. Kinda
Though,
confused on that.
uh, I haven't given you her name because no one has said it yet, and she is one of the pictures that has been posted in the images tab. If you would like to go and look at that, she's somewhere in there. I don't know exactly where.
She is somewhere.
But that is the woman that casted the draconic rune under all of your feet, which would only dissipate with the spillage of blood. You know, where Kiyasi kindly offered up his life, at least
I know, I know.
most of his blood.
On her.
Yeah, her.
I suppose that
Did,
she
did,
doesn't like our appearance here. If you're like this.
Yes. More than likely, if she saw you here now, she would attempt to expose you.
Yeesh.
What good does it bring her?
I'm not quite sure.
Aren't
Perhaps
you all
it's.
aren't you all here to stop this resetting? Isn't killing us just going to trigger it again?
There are several ways we could possibly stop what's going on, and none of us have found a way just yet.
There would be no benefit of killing me and him.
It would get you out of our way, and to some people that is quite enough.
There is one thing I'm curious about. Rune for that illusion he made. I
She.
can read. I can read. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, rune for the illusion she made. I can read Draconic, and even speak it, but it was ancient Draconic. Any particular reason for that?
You're asking me if she has a reason that she uses ancient draconic.
Fair points. Just trying to figure things out.
That's not a question I can answer, honestly.
To keep it simple for now is a good explanation. She might be a direct descendant from an ancient dragon. Let's keep it at that.
That is a possibility, yes.
So she's going to expose me by a high likelihood. Even though I've not shown myself as the enemy at all.
Better.
Okay, there we go. Can you repeat that, Zen?
So she's going to expose me at the most highest likelihood, even though at the moment I have not shown myself as an enemy.
As far as I've seen, it doesn't matter whether you are friend or foe. I'm not sure what her goal is, but I'm quite sure it's not good. But
Like a wild card.
for now she is not something you should worry about. Amanda will say as you soon notice that you eventually are arriving at what appears to be a door in a wall, which doors are normally.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I didn't
Yes.
I didn't
Yes. Special door.
I didn't think of the entire full description for this place.
Yes. Special door.
Shoosh. But down the hall there are, other doors that lead into other rooms It's safe to assume that this is probably her private room. Opening the door, she motions you to go in.
Zeno would head in immediately.
Zen walks in after a little bit, since she was a bit in thought.
Once you're both inside, she closes the door behind you, and turning on the light, the area is filled with different types of musical equipment, mics, you know, guitars and whatnot, lutes, lyres, all that stuff.
I'm guessing this is either instrument storage or backstage.
This is my room.
And Zeno would immediately facepalm. Oh, right.
You know, I've never actually tried to play a music instrument. I never really had the time to do so.
Let me go ahead and burst that bubble. You definitely have. You just don't
Okay,
remember it.
let me rephrase that. I have not played it in this timeline.
That
There.
is more than likely correct, yes.
Can I
Don't
ask what I used?
Hmm, it's a vague memory. I can't recall correctly.
get the feeling I wouldn't be able to play an instrument and like at all. As Zeno would raise his hands up. No, claws.
There is even an instrument for those who use claws. But for now, the notion of music is not one we should be talking about. You have questions, and I have answers.
So you're the commander?
No.
You make it sound like it.
Oh, no. I am nowhere near the commander's ranking. If you want to talk to him, I can arrange a meeting very quickly. If you want answers from someone that is.
Not
We'll,
She
fig-
hostile.
she does not continue her line of thought.
we'll, fig- we'll figure that out later. Right now, I've got two questions on my mind. First off, ex- do you do we know what exactly is causing this timeline loop? Why it keeps giving us amnesia?
Zen will find a guitar quite easily, but
Yeah, one of the bass types. You know, the big ones.
yeah, you're able to get one easily. This room is filled with all kinds of instruments.
Yeah, that's why I did look like guitar. I was already figuring that there will be like 100 instruments around here.
As for what is causing these time loops and memory losses, I'm not sure what is causing the time loop, to be fair. I have but a vague knowledge, and even that is not seemingly quite enough to make an accurate assumption. But as for losing your memory, it comes from, well, either dying or losing yourself to a synchronization in the previous reset.
Fair enough. So these previous loops, we've either been dying or continuously losing ourselves. Scary thought. Uh, second question actually kind of relates to question echo out of character. Uh, the other Claudia follow us?
No.
Oh, phew.
You'd have no need for it.
In character.
Think of our
Sec
project.
Air point. Hmm. Back in character. Second question. This is gonna sound incredibly stupid, but why is Claudia here? uh, he's from little I understand this timeline with the Eternity Project.
Lulls and fumbles with a guitar. I don't think it's a question we can ask this time.
I don't mind answering that, actually.
Eh, well, it's no real need. I don't really see any real reason to know about this, because to be fair, she pulls on the strings. The art project is more of an enigma than two Claudias to me.
Curious is all.
You see, the thing is, even the R Project has their own Gladia.
Sounds like
Even though
magic.
she is the supposed commander of ours, she isn't here.
That is what
Sounds
is
like
odd. Every project within the community of the city has what is known as a Claudia. It's not exactly what you think it is. Claudia was supposed to be a managing system. At least,
do
that was the original plan.
raises an eye at this managing system.
Something to keep the projects in check. These were. You know how there are several of the same people within the city, correct? The R Project being a prime example.
Yep, and they are not fun to deal with if you are going against them.
Exactly.
They give me the goosebumps.
However, the Guard Project came up with something very particular. Cloning their manager, as some would say. The person that kept the entire organization intact. The original slumbers somewhere, or at least that is so to believe within the Guard HQ. I've never seen it myself. Every project that derives itself within the city is assigned a Claudia for its either number or letter.
So you think ours broke?
That is what I
So
am
to say.
assuming, yes. Your Claudia does not act as a manager, but as a leader.
Sounds like a glitch in the system.
It is possible that the original is attempting to rebel, though I doubt that is the case, otherwise more would be the same. Just keep in mind that whatever project you'll go to, you will into a Claudia, though each one will probably act differently.
Thanks for that separate list. Sadly, we cannot tell this.
I don't mind if you share it with your comrades. Just don't let your headquarters know who told you this.
Exactly why I wanted to not tell anything.
I
I can
tell
talk here freely as much as I know, since I don't think our Claudia can actually look in here. She has been a bit of a enigma to me. Being able to just appear out of nowhere in the basement is already something troubling.
I'm sorry.
Hmm?
What basement are you talking about?
Hmm. Should I really tell this? Okay, have you heard of the fact that there was an imminent massive explosion that will wipe the city off the map?
The meltdown. A few days ago, yes, I remember.
Yeah, that's my current leading team leader.
That would
I love her,
be Moe's, correct?
indeed. Before that, we were in a basement, which is the reason why that meltdown happened. Claudia was there.
Tell me, could Moe see this basement?
No, she cannot. For her, it was as a brick wall. It never existed for her.
My apologies to say this, but what you saw down there wasn't your Claudia.
Even though she referred to as her Claudia, our Claudia, in a sense anyway.
In our last recounting of this story, or this repeating time loop that we have, you made a deal, all of you did, that you would work with Claudia in the E project to figure out what's going on. Though I don't expect you to quite easily hold up to that bargain, since I don't have any proof of it. However, you all remember getting an invitation from a black cloaked figure, yes?
How could we could I not just showed up and well felt compelled to join?
Yeah, for me, it's just as simple as that I finally had to do something. I had no real strings attached to anything, so I had nothing to lose.
That person that delivered those to you, that was Claudia, but not Claudia. It's hard to explain now that I'm actually saying that out loud.
So you mean our Claudia has more Claudias?
I'm not sure. It's even hard for me to wrap my head around.
I'm not trying to wrap my head around this.
I'm just gonna take it up as timeline shenaniganery.
Whatever is causing this time loop, I'm assuming Claudia has something to do with it.
Something within the project that we don't even know about.
Perhaps that, or perhaps it is something that happens in the future. Something that gives her an end she doesn't desire. Then again, that could be completely baseless.
I do have one question then. Does this Claudia know the timeline looping? At least does she remember her past lives?
At the end of every loop, each Claudia knows to record some kind of data, either within some kind of system or even in a book, that they are to give to the commanders of every project, listing to them what their goals were and how far they had gotten. I'm not sure what the goal is originally, but I think Claudia is attempting to create a new head.
Hmm. Another stroke over the guitar, for good measure. This is a lot to me.
It's a lot to take in, yes. I don't expect you to understand any of it now. The
I don't
understanding
think I could ever understand, actually.
within time and slow explanations and discovering things about this. There he
Oh.
goes again. Welcome back. Through experiencing the different things that can happen in this time loop, the different ways things can go, perhaps you might understand it more. Perhaps you might even find the truth.
Ino looks thoughtful before turning to Zen. I got a Got a bit of a random idea, but if for whatever reason but it might be best if we buy journals or something, record what happens with us, hide them in our rooms or something. We might be able to figure out what's going on so that we can better prep if we end up causing the loop to restart.
I don't think you can prep for such a thing.
Let us keep our minds at the present. Are there any other questions you'd like to ask?
Not that I can
Why?
think of.
Why does this feel comfortable?
Perhaps that was the instrument you played.
No, just everything here.
Like I said, we were friends. We used to work together.
I'm not questioning that exactly.
Then I don't understand.
I think my mind is just fleeting away for a bit. I'm sorry. Anyway,
Perhaps so. If you would like to speak to Commander, I can arrange an opportunity for you to meet. It will not be today. I will need to escort you out soon.
I understand.
Right. I can work with. We'll probably need to figure something out, but now I think my curiosity is sated.
Well, by the time you have your curiosity again, you might not have another chance but to meet with him. You see, the leader of the M Project, he is an eccentric one.
Centric how?
Have you heard of the Blue Reverberation?
A color. I don't know his name, but just that title alone already gives me goosebumps, considering I already know a bit about the colors by now.
Indeed, the Blue Reverberation runs the M Project.
And we have the red mist.
Not to mention, if we had stayed in that town any longer, well, I'm quite sure your friends are dealing with him now. But you would have met the Black Silence.
So we saved our asses and left everyone else to
Language.
die?
We do not truly know about that.
No,
He may be a rogue, but he doesn't have to be necessarily evil.
as long as I'm not within the vicinity and Red isn't causing any trouble, I'm quite sure he's in his formal state. He isn't a cold blooded killer. I'll give you that much.
Oh, that's lucky.
There is one last bit of information I'd like to give you before I escort you for the day. And please, pay attention closely. The blonde haired girl. Her name is Tip, yes?
It is? Yes.
Once you are in her rankings, working with her, you will be attacked. I remember this day very clearly. However, Key, or the woman called Key, will also be there to give you backup. I'm sure you're aware of her abilities, yes? Her healing
These
capability.
abilities?
Yes, Key's healing capabilities as well as weaponry.
I know that she is very adept in every weapon in existence, but aside of that, I have never seen her actually fight.
On that day, on one of the days you're working with Tip, Key will die.
What?
An attack will be thrown. I will not say by who, as I know I will regret it later. But Key will die, and I bid you not try to save her.
But why?
Because if you do, at least one of you will lose your lives.
Eve,
Looks.
he seems troubled enough.
And let me just remind you that at least one of you losing your lives is the best case scenario. If you're unlucky, your entire project will go down in flames.
It's probably a friend's warning.
I am uncertain of the future. Everything changes. You've already taken a course much different than the ones I've seen in the past. I'm just simply trying to help. But that's what I remember from last time. I can't be certain anymore. Too much has changed.
I'll keep an eye on it.
Hmm.
Alright, let's get you back to your project.
Excuse me.
Hmm?
Oh my god, I actually have proficiency in performance. What? I actually have proficiency. I don't have anything else but proficiency. What the fuck is this?
Language.
When did I
Guess.
take this?
I guess.
I don't remember.
Guess. But guess there's
10.
gonna.
Perfect average.
You play a few chords, and it's pretty decent.
Well, how was that?
Not the best performance I've heard, but nothing could top Kieran's voice.
I was not trying to one up Kieran.
Oh, I'm fully aware. I'm just saying it wasn't bad.
I guess there is
Okay.
something to me after all with this. Well, I guess I can at least believe you that I've played something here before, considering I do not know anything about music instruments.
I'll make the travel easy for you. You won't have to go back the way you came in. Amanda will look to the wall. She will grip her sword, and with a swift slash, it appears she slashes the air, making it come apart a bit, until it slowly forms what appears to be a hole in thin air. On the other side is a familiar side view of the Eternity Project building.
This is troubling,
It's pretty
if you know
much
what I mean.
it is pretty much teleportation.
I wish I could take this with me, but
Oh, go right ahead. We have several.
no, it would probably be a bit odd or suspicious.
You aren't.
I'm not.
It's not like you're not allowed to have it. You can easily just go to a music shop, you know?
Who would go to a music shop after going out in the wild?
Someone who's found that combat is a little too much for everyday life.
I suppose that is fair. Can I really keep this?
I don't mind. It's one of mine, actually.
Thanks.
Tina
Now
will
go.
smile and through the portal. Get away out of character, and sorry for DMC5 spoilers for anyone, but I just imagined this is what she did.
Delete that. I'm not opening that. Not on stream. Thank you.
Well, I wasn't prepared for any deep questions yet,
Do not
but
worry.
it's theme. Yeah, but I more went to this place to see what would happen to my memory. And it seems even though my mind doesn't know, my body does.
It appears so. I hope that you regain at least some memory by learning to play it. Though I'm not going to get my hopes up.
Hey, maybe my body somehow plays a tune that I did.
Perhaps so. Now, be on your way. The blue reverberation will be in touch eventually.
Alright. Just make sure we will not found out then. As for your dragon friend, she says as she sends in front of the portal, I do hope I can make some amends with her. I do not want to fight.
I've told you already. When it comes to her, fighting is inevitable.
Then I'll do my best to do it while fighting. I'll just defend myself.
Good luck with that.
I'm not planning to die.
I'm afraid you might not have a choice.
But I don't want to kill either. The people of this world already go through enough. She steps, and whatever happened to her, maybe there's a way to mend it. Are you okay?
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Yep. I have an emote wall on my stream, so every emote that's used in chat goes across the screen.
Oh no.
So Zeph just sent the face with the tail wagging, and it didn't go as one it didn't go as one emote across the screen, it went as two different ones.
Yeah, I know that. It is pretty funny.
It's
But
cute though.
Amanda will wait for you to step through the portal.
Dino would head through.
You throw a octopus. Okay.
I have a question for you then, Zen. You a kid or a squid?
No. Did that go through with me, by the way, or did you get to?
What?
I did say something before going through portal.
No.
God damn it. She said the people of this world already have gone through enough. Like she doesn't want to kill.
Okay.
Whatever happened to her, she hopes she can in some way mend it.
Good luck with that. I'll be rooting for you.
I know it might not work, but if I can avoid killing, it will be something enough for me. Oh, before I go, here. She just kind of cuts off a part of her tail, just her little fluff. I hope you can bind this together and give it to Kieran. She might like some fox fluff.
Hmm.
It's
She,
soft.
she did very much like shoving her. Eh.
Mm.
I
She
think this one hates my jokes.
she did very much enjoy snuggling up with your tails.
Eh? Well, I hope this can make some amends for it.
Good, good. The portal will be closing any second, and the portal's gone.
Wow, she wasn't kidding.
So now you two are left outside of the base, free to do as you will until the party actually comes back.
And
If you have nothing you want to do, we can just end it there.
yeah,
What are
I
your
got nothing.
thoughts? What are your thoughts, Dragon?
I have a feeling we're in for more than I have a feeling there's more to this whole thing than meets the eye. Although that's probably pretty obvious.
No kidding. You're already saying something that I know. I was more talking about yourself.
This whole thing just confuses me, but well, I've definitely got a few answers, at least. What about you? Did you find out what you wanted to know?
Not yet. But one of the reasons why I went there is to see what would happen to me. Unconsciously, I went to play a guitar, and I gave some of my tail fur. There is some semblance of memory, which at the same time I do not remember. These timelines are real.
No kidding. Just hope. Well, just hope this ultimately works out in the end. Might.
We can't enter the building yet. We're way too soon for that. Let's just wait for the rest.
Yeah. And at that, Zeno's stomach starts to growl.
I guess it's a good time to get something to eat. A lot has happened.
Yeah. Do you mind with the go mind do you mind handling the money? I'm kinda broke.
Wait, how are you broke?
Everyone had to pitch in for the phone, remember?
Oh, right. Hang on.
Yeah, yeah, my balance right now is literally zero gold.
Well, luckily for you, I still have something. Here, 5 gold pieces. Should get you a small meal.
You know what? Take it.
Zen will follow, but not enter the building. Instead, she'll just sit in front, grab out the guitar again, and try to play it. And that's where it will be left off for me. She's going to attempt to try and practice with it while waiting.
Okay,
I'll just ha-
Zeno.
I'll
You
just have Zeno.
uh,
You go ahead.
no, you're gonna food, yeah?
Yeah,
Okay. You want to roll for perception and then intelligence.
intelligence.
Perception and then intelligence.
Ah!
Perception, not one. Oh dear. So out of the total shops you immediately spy in the district, there were three that stick out. There is Asmodeus's Pie.
That doesn't sound good.
There
For some
is
reason.
there is an odd, shady shop that seems to be called the Manhunter. You can't tell if it's food or not.
Is it food? Is it food?
Hey Seth.
I do not know.
Hey Zeph. And another one which doesn't really seem to have a name brand. Just the only word that's displayed over the shop is meat.
Trusting none of these, Zeno is going to continue his search.
I asked you to roll. I asked you to roll intelligence.
Don't be in that one. Please don't be in that one.
18.
Let me just chime in on this one on a perception, just to see where he's going.
18. Yeah. Your intelligence is quite worthy enough for you to say these probably are not good food shops, if food shops at all.
Yeah, I'm going to. I'm going to continue my search elsewhere.
Okay, roll me 2 perceptions then.
There we go.
You included a parentheses mark. Okay, roll one more. Okay,
18 and 10.
18 and 10. Okay. You spot a cafe, which looks vaguely familiar, and what appears to be a butchery that appears vaguely familiar. I will
Sorry,
say
cheese it.
that your party has visited these shops before.
I'm gonna go with the cafe.
Good choice. The other, the other place was the one that sold the different types of humanoid meat.
Which Zen had a very fun time threatening a particular person.
I love how you literally just added me and said, "I can't cut my hair."
What? I don't want you to cut your hair.
Good. Anyways, so you get to the cafe. Eh, I really don't have any flavor text here. It's a cafe.
I'm going to have Zeno use his gold to buy a small meal.
Yeah, we'll take the entire 5 gold.
Ah, I remembered.
Uh, Well, once he has his food, Zeno will head for wherever Ben is sitting and sit next to her before starting to chow down on his meal. That's it for me.
Look at you two hobos.
Yay!
Yeah, Zen's playing a pretty good song. And you get to enjoy your little time together until the party gets back. And that's where we're going to end the subsession. I have to apologize. After my bit of a screw up with forgetting to remind Zen about the time zone change, I got kind of distraught. So a lot of the stuff I wanted to share, I couldn't share.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's my fault.
It's like I said beforehand. You're fine, dude. We all make mistakes.
I make mistakes a lot more than other people, but I also get over my mistakes a lot easier.
Dude, I'm perpetually depressed and fall apart at the slightest at the slightest mistake, perceived or not. I think I have every right to say that.
I'm majorly depressed and have skipped several days of work every now and then. I don't think you have room to talk.
Jay,
Anyways,
I've always been not right in the mind.
that's normal for you.
Exactly.
moving on.
There is no moving on. We're done. That's it. That's the stream. We're done.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, now we're just in the online session. I had like this entire idea of you guys would go and if we had an extra hour, you guys would have seen the blue reverberation in person already. You would have gotten so many
To be fair,
answers.
I do think this would be a better way to do it.
You think so? I think it was
Yeah.
horrible.
Well, to be fair, why would someone, even though they were friends from before, would immediately bring them to the leader just like that?
I suppose that's fair.
To be fair, this will be a better kind of an outcome since Amanda could see if this is still okay to have these two, or at least one of them, meet him, since, hostility, how they reacted, how they are. Just a quick test before actually going to sail with them in the sea.
Fair, fair, fair. Also, a lot of the stuff that I wanted to reveal didn't come out correctly.
All in due time. You can still reveal them in other, like if you want to reveal them, we can still have a little bit of a private moments, like between the times, if you want to. Nothing to stop you from that,
That is true. That is fair enough, yes.
since you probably had a lot to share, which might even taken longer due to our involvement.
Yeah, I had quite a bit to share, and there was even more information to share if the other partners had come along.
If you want to bring something as for information that could have been said while she was in that room, go for it. I will have Zen reply accordingly, how she would reply.
Maybe eventually. But for right now, I need to focus my intelligence on tomorrow.
I know.
Because,
At
yes,
least you have something for the party to see.
yes. Zen, honey,
Yeah?
since I screwed up before, I'm not going to screw up now. Set your alarm clock for 1 hour earlier.
What do you mean? Won't daylight savings hit you too soon?
No, daylight
We
savings already hit us.
yeah. It's literally what I said when you came in.
Hang on, let me quickly look something up.
I don't know if daylight
It's
savings already hit you, but you came in
Hang on.
an hour late to our quote unquote usual time due to daylight
Oh
savings.
fuck.
Hmm?
Sorry for language.
I'll pay.
Um,
I'll
at
pay the
27th
sweat.
of March.
Yours doesn't kick to 27th. Okay. Yeah.
Yes, summertime 2022 Netherlands
if you guys keep
from 2
cussing
a.m.
if you guys keep cussing during my streams, I'm actually going to add a freaking swear jar.
I didn't mean to.
No, it's not going to be filled with money. I'm literally going to create on stream. Well, I don't know how to do that. I'm going to literally add an in Discord swear jar for you guys just to put verbal apologies in.
Better
Making
practice, but
apologies
I
left
mean,
and right.
better practice then.
I'm not going to make you guys pay me for cursing. It happens. You're whimpering again. Uh,
Hey, how did it go for you?
huh?
How did it go for you?
What?
How did it go for you?
The session? What are you referencing here?
Of course, the session. What else?
Uh, due to due to the hour late start, I was discombobulated, very frazzled. I was
Um,
speedy with the things that I wanted to say, which I shouldn't have been.
I mean, it was still okay.
It's not a bad session, but it could have been much better.
Honestly, I'm satisfied as is. This was good either way.
I'm happy you enjoyed it then.
One thing I don't like about this whole thing is that Discord likes to go red on me all the time.
I think that's a you problem.
Yeah.
Indeed.
I blame the fact that I'm on browser and using a Chromebook.
Yeah, that might be some of the problem. Yeah. I don't know how Chromebook reacts to in-app search engines. Brain,
Seems to be.
please.
Achoo! That's me.
Bless both of you.
I didn't sneeze.
I thought you did.
I didn't.
Was it a cough?
I didn't even cough. That was all him.
Oh.
Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
Like it does seem to react at least okay, but it's just something I have to
Either
deal
way,
with.
this is going to be the end. I'll be heading off to at least get some extra bit of rest.
Yeah, you go ahead with that, hun. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Love you.
Love you too.
Later, Zen.
Well, back to us.
Now, it's 10:07 my time, by the way.
Yep. Anyway, that's gonna be the end for the stream, guys. Happy that a lot of people came in to check this out. Stay tuned. We will be rating a VTuber I found a little while ago. Not sure what she's doing. Let me check real quick. Never mind. She went offline.
Wait.
That's okay. Nope, never mind. Guess we're not rating. It was a nice thought.
Rats. Rats. Oh well.
I would have loved to actually raid someone, but the only other person that I could raid is an 18 plus streamer, and I don't want to dump people into that. So yeah, I'm not going to do that. So, thank you everyone for coming by, stopping in. Thank you, Zeph, for helping me realize how funny the emote wall can be. I appreciate that. I'm happy I added that. Yeah, just thank you everyone for showing up. We will be streaming another session of the same D&D campaign, but with more people tomorrow,
Yeah, he isn't kidding.
March 17th at 6:30 p.m. Central Time.
Yeah, yeah. This was just a sub session with just me, Zen, and Echo. So the full party maybe will actually show up this time. Let's hope it goes well.
I'm pretty sure it'll be fun. I got stuffs that I need to try to plan in the day. I wanna have fun improvising tomorrow. Maybe you guys will get the God Locks. Maybe you guys will get the Bag of Eldritch Horrors. I've created several items, but for now that is going to be the end of the stream. So once again, thank you all for coming out, and I'll see you next time. Hopefully tomorrow.
Ow!
Later.